He'll be helping to shut out impaired driving.
Visit ArriveAlive.org to find out more. Arrive Alive. Drive sober.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Hello, hockey fans, and welcome to the J.D. MacArthur Arena inside the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Centre here in Owen Sound. It's about to kick off a great day of hockey here at the Bayshore. My name is Michael Harris. With me is Steve Murley, one of the voices of Owen Sound minor hockey here. You also might hear through our microphones the voice of Owen Sound Sports Hall of Famer Fred Wallace as he does the public address announcing today. So a full booth up here today, Steve.
It's going to be a nice afternoon at the Barb Downey finals here.
That's right.
5 games ahead of us. 5
games of the Barb Downey Memorial Local League Hockey Tournament here in Owen Sound. A really important event as hockey seasons start to wrap up. We've been talking off air about teams. A lot of rep teams are moving into second rounds of OMHA or eliminated, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Frees up a lot more ice time for these house league tournaments and stuff,
Actually,
Steve.
and the teams that I flipping through rosters and where teams have come from this tournament, Perry Sound.
Yeah.
Hespeler. Hey, it's nice to see that the local league kids are coming out to a real nice wrap-up tournament from their own year.
Absolutely it is. And as you said, Hespeler is here, Perry Sound, all over the place, which is great to see. And, of course, we're going to start with a U9 game between two local teams, which is nice for Owen Sound fans here at the Bayshore. Owen Sound Red U9 against the Shallow Lake Lakers, so essentially a home game for them as well.
Exactly, yep.
That's kind of neat too, Steve, to see these two teams.
Look, you had 10 teams in this division, and Aaron Hillsburg, you've had Center Wellington. Aaron Hillsburg had 2 teams, Hespeler in there. Aaron Eldersley, which we chatted about, West Grey. So it's nice to see that these teams have got their people that they're leading with want to participate in the tournament like this.
Absolutely. And I know in Owen Sound at the U9 level, I believe there's 3 teams. At Shallow Lake, there's 3 teams. We saw there, Aaron Hillsburg, there's 2 teams. So it's nice to see that participation at that age.
Exactly, and it looks like the top 2 teams are here in the final, which is the way you'd want it anyways.
It absolutely is. It looks like we're going to have Jackson Mole in net for Shallow Lake, and we'll have Kyle Bumstead in net for Owen Sound. So we'll fill in a lot more of these details as we get going, folks, but it will be a great day of hockey here on Rogers TV. And, of course, as always, Mark Perry's down in the control room making everything happen for you.
Exactly.
So there will be lots of great action out here. We'll talk about some of the results coming in here. Owen Sound went 3-0. As we know, they beat Hespeler 12-0. They beat Center Wellington 10-2. And where else did they go? Beat Aaron Hillsburg 9-0. So they've really kind of romped to the finish. And then in the actually semifinal, they beat another Owen Sound team 6-1. So they've been really piling up the goals.
Exactly.
Steve.
And then you go for the Shallow Lake T1 piling They were piling up the goals too, beating Aaron Hillsburg by a score of 14-1 in game 2. Let's find out where they are. 12-0 over the Hespeler Shamrocks. And in their third game, they beat the Center Wellington Fusion 13-0. So, two offensive charges, that's for sure, with these teams.
So an interesting thing, too, about this U9 age group, up until Christmas, up until the end of December, they played half-ice hockey.
The old half-ice,
And then it became full-ice hockey after that. I don't know that there's enough history behind it yet to maybe have a view on the half-ice hockey, Steve. But anyway, it's just something to keep in mind.
Exactly.
And the puck is dropped. McConnell has it, number 10 for Shallow Lake, up from the defense. Oh, it's stripped away right away by Owen Sound. Owen Sound in red, of course, and Shallow Lake in their yellow, which is nice to see the red on yellow. You don't often see that unless it's at the Olympics or international hockey.
Yep.
The 2 dark-colored jerseys. Here goes Cosgrove. Can't get it over the line. Margetts has it now. He does get over, backhands it in. A little dump and chase employed here by Shallow Lake. But Owen Sound he gets it. Cosgrove gets it back. Owen Sound plays it safely to the hash marks. Skating up the wing. Owen Sound can't get it out. They get it to that blue line that seems a mile wide at this age group. Nice save by Bumstead. Great left pad save by Kyle Bumstead there. That puck's going to get to the blue line, but it's not getting it. Underwood keeps it in nicely at the blue line for Shell Lake. This shot toward the net just deflects wide. Owen Sound has it. And there goes O'Leary. He's streaking down number 10. O'Leary with the puck, cuts across the blue line, shoots. And a good save by Mole. 2 good saves early here, 1 by each goalie, Steve.
Yep.
O'Leary showed his speed there, taking off. But here goes Hilbert, right back the other way for Shallow Lake. Coming down the glove side of Kyle Bumstead, who takes away at his angle, nowhere to shoot. Bumstead has it underneath him, but doesn't know it's behind the net. A good forecheck here by Shallow Lake. Back to the point. Turkstra just plays it deep. Chesser with it now. Chesser plays it up to the right hash marks, but the winger isn't there. Bernard hits his own player. And here's Goodings. Goodings can't get that shot away in the slot. Well defended there and close by Owen Sound. Bernard again. And Goodings has it. Oh! Through the crease, Steve. That'll have the parents on the edge of their seats.
Right idea, just couldn't control that puck.
And here's Owen Sound with it behind their own net. Plays it up the wing. Turkstra's able to keep that in. Here goes Goodings chasing it behind the net. He's got Kingsbury out front. Oh, a great defensive play there by number 6, Jeffrey McManaman. Oh, it's out into the slot. Kingsbury. Oh!
Off the post.
Was that a post there? Bumstead will say it was great angles, nowhere to shoot, but the post, a goaltender's best friend. It's in the slot again. And Bumstead covers this one up. It's a flurry of action for Shallow Lake there, Steve.
2:45 here. We're going to have a replay on it. You're going to see Kingsbury come in, and he takes a look and just rattled off the post. Bumstead had that pad down, but it was just outside the pad.
Fisher lines up for the draw for Owen Sound. I think it's Lucas Cosgrove in there. It is for Shallow Lake. They're going to get everybody lined up here.
Situated.
One of the neat things to see at this age is how the refs act as coaches out on the ice,
exactly.
too, isn't it, Steve?
Well, they threw him out for the face-off, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're still doing it the proper way.
No icing here as it was touched as it went through the defense person's feet. Underwood has it for Shallow Lake, looking to set up a breakout. Up to Bierns. Bierns plays it to the line and out. It does get out. And here goes Cosgrove. Nice move to the middle, coming cut right down Main Street. Oh, and Bumstead stands tall with the save. What a move by Cosgrove, but Bumstead was equal.
Exactly. Cosgrove comes going right across the ice down to the left side, and blocker saved by Bumstead. Here we got it here. Cosgrove coming in, had a little peek, got up, and then Bumstead used that blocker, and then he's just went down and smothered it.
And then Cosgrove went off the ice right by his dad, who's working the forward door for Shallow Lake, Joe Cosgrove. So we'll try to highlight the coaches as we can today. It's quite a commitment, and they're just getting started on this coaching journey here,
And when you see the names, it's kind of neat.
Yeah.
The guys are starting to get back again.
That's exactly right. Well, and there's a good solid play by Mole in net for Shallow Lake.
He wasn't sure about that one.
Campbell within the slot. Oh, can't get the shot off. Noah Scott, number 17 for Owen Sound. You can't see the name, but the number. We met Noah's dad and brother in the booth before the game. And here goes Shallow Lake. It's Kingsbury carrying it over the line. All 4 players back for Owen Sound there. Not really anywhere for Kingsbury to go.
Good defensive play.
And here's Turkstra with it with some time inside the zone. Plays across to the defense partner. Hilbert with a great kick pass up to Kingsbury. 2 of them going to the net.
McManaman made a good defensive play on that one.
Jeffrey McManaman. Underwood gets it knocked off his stick. Peachy playing defense in there, but Underwood keeps the puck. Shallow Lake gets it out to the slot. Oh, just can't pull the trigger. Here's Goodings now. Into the corner. Shao Lake has been really good on that puck retrieval after rebound or after they missed the net. There's McConnell with the clapper from the point. Owen Sound's managed to bend and not break here so far. Goodings with it again. We've heard that name a lot today. Good with the puck. And Bumstead takes no chances and covers up.
5 minutes gone in the first period and no score.
Owen Sound has their goalie, Bumstead's had to be sharp.
Exactly.
They haven't put the same pressure on young Jackson Mole down in the Shao Lake net. So Owen Sound will have to look to turn up the offense here a bit, Steve.
Yeah, exactly.
Face-off win by Shallow Lake. Shot toward the net by Goodings gets deflected. Here's Cosgrove with it. Makes a move. Oh, Goodings in the slot again. Chesser, you saw make a good defensive play there and get the stick knocked out of his hand.
Face-off coming to the left of Mr. Bumstead.
And we got to see Chesser's dad, Joffrey, playing before our hand here as a warm-up to this, and he had to leave his ice time early to get on the bench there for Owen Sound. Here's Bernard. Just plays it deep. Trying to take advantage of that good puck retrieval we've talked about for Shao Lake. Oh, but nice play there by Ward, I think, for Owen Sound. Puck getting slapped around here. Nobody wants to take control. But here goes. I thought O'Leary was off to the races again.
Exactly.
Got the puck stripped. Here goes Chesser now. Oh, Turks just steps up from defensive play. Goes, Barefoot just didn't quite know the puck had come out.
Exactly.
That's one of the things, too, Steve, playing half ice until Christmas, offsides, icings, all
exactly.
that.
They're not accustomed to it yet.
Yeah, they've had a few months to learn it, but that's a lot.
Yeah, it's hard on the kids and patience of the coaching staff.
Yeah, that's right. Hilbert can't get away. Still has the puck. Just flips it up to Kingsbury.
Use the puck on its edge.
That's some creativity there. And here goes Scott with it now with a bit of time. Oh, slips off the toe of Scott's stick on the backhand. Behrens was there to put the pressure on. No icing. But look at Shao Lake hustle back to get it. They'll look to set up the breakout here or just go for a skate.
Yeah, exactly.
Just gets tripped up there. McConnell with the head of steam, but just lost the footing. Shao Lake still managed to get it to center ice. Ward plays it there to McManaman. But now Kingsbury comes up with it. Kingsbury with it for Shao Lake. Dumps it into the corner. There's a backhander on net. Good backhand for a 9-year-old there.
Looks like Behrens.
Iced out. This one will be icing, Steve.
Yeah, you look at some of the coaching staff over on that bench of the Shallow Lake team. You see Brady Houston, Ian Bernard.
I can't tell who's standing up there.
Is that Kevin Behrens?
Oh, it could be. Yeah, that makes sense. And then Joe Cosgrove at the forward door.
Those names are pretty familiar.
They really are. And like we said, folks, kind of two local teams here. Shao Lake, about 15 minutes away from the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center. So a lot of these kids will know each other, too, through different things that they do. And then, of course, on the Owen Sound bench, Brent Fisher, Mike Blackburn, Andy O'Leary, and Joffrey Chesser. So these coaches just getting started on their minor hockey journeys with their young kids.
Have fun, guys.
It's in the slot again in front of Kyle Bumstead. Kevin Bumstead is Kyle's dad. Who maybe, because we know these guys will maybe get our names mixed up as we go along, Steve. But Owen Sound gets it to the line, and they do get it out. But Bernard's there covering up. Nice hinge there by Bernard as his defensive partner was pinching. Bernard kind of came back, make sure Owen Sound couldn't get away.
Exactly.
A nice pass up the boards from the Owen Sound defense. Avery Blackburn couldn't quite control it on the bounce. Here goes Turkstra.
Oh, little incidental.
Yeah.
Contact.
Looking off that spinorama, but look at Goodings work his way to the middle.
Still got it.
And here goes Blackburn. There's two of them gone. Blackburn couldn't quite see Fisher up there, but Fisher may get. Look at Turkstra get back.
Fisher was holding up for him.
Oh,
Fisher.
Turkstra just got a stick on that shot from Fisher. just putting it wide. But there's some good offense shown by Owen Sound, putting on a little bit of pressure. Here goes McConnell right off the bench to the puck. Nobody saw him coming. Oh, good backhand by McConnell. Nice save by Kyle Bumstead. Shaw Lake with it again. Bierns.
Oh, another good save.
Kyle Bumstead's been tested here.
Exactly. Down to the final 1:16 of the first period. Both teams making full changes.
You saw number 10, Wyatt McConnell, come off the bench.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody knew he was coming. Got ahead of steam before he even got the puck. Underwood with it now. Plays it across. Here's Kingsbury. Oh, and that was a little dangerous off the stick of the defender there, Steve.
It really was. Kingsbury's had few opportunities this first period already.
Yeah, and Martin Chesser just got a stick on that to slow it down. Yep. But those, ask any goaltender, ask my brother, it's sometimes just get your stick out, or ask Don Cherry, just get your stick out of the way.
Get my stick out of the way. If you're not going to stop it, let me stop it.
Yeah. O'Leary tried to get away, but was held up there by Kingsbury. Campbell kicking away at it, trying to get it away from Shaw Lake. And here's Hilbert now for Shaw Lake. Another good stick there by Martin Chesser. Chesser's able to play that out to relieve the pressure for a moment. McConnell takes it across the line. But Campbell knocks it away. 40 seconds left in the period. Owen Sound just seems content to bang it away from Shaw Lake. There goes Chesser after it. Campbell with it now for Owen Sound. Plays it up. Nice chip play off the boards. It falls up. Got it out. And here goes O'Leary. O'Leary 1-on-2. O'Leary, what a move. Shoot, scores! Evan O'Leary with a couple of sweet
seconds
moves.
To go.
What a finish. Campbell with a great play off the boards in his own end, off the MacArthur tire sign, and then plays it up to O'Leary, who makes no mistake splitting the defense, going low blocker side.
You're going to see O'Leary come in, he splits him, then he splits him again, comes in, and he puts that puck right in the bottom of the stick handle side.
Yep. Not a whole lot Mole could do about that one.
Nope.
A pretty well placed shot by Evan O'Leary. So Owen Sound hadn't put a lot of pressure on until that moment, but as you can see, folks, one shot can change everything. And that is it. There's the end of the first period. What do you say if you're the Shaw Lake coach, Steve? They had a pretty good period, I thought.
Exactly. They had a great period, and 13 seconds left. O'Leary came down, and he picked a real nice corner. There's no doubt about that part of it.
Yeah, it's hard to be upset at your team after that one if you're Shaw Lake Lakers.
Exactly.
They controlled the play quite a bit, had some shots toward the net. And then if you're you can see there Andy O'Leary. What message do you think he's trying to get across to his team?
Just control it, guys. Defensively, he says we got a 1-0 lead, but we got to be better in our own end.
Yeah. When you saw the play that led to that goal, Campbell, I think it was, Weston Campbell, just made nice controlled couple of chip plays around the defense. Didn't just fire it out, controlled it, and was able to get it up to a streaking O'Leary.
Yes, he was.
And here you can see how Owen Sound got here, 3-0 in the round robin. So they piled up a lot of offense and only gave up 2 goals in their 3 games, and then beat another Owen Sound team 6-1 in the semifinal. That would have been an interesting game to be at.
Yes, it would.
These teams often practice as one group, and then will have extra practices just themselves.
Yep.
And so Owen Sound starts with the pressure. Jeffrey McManaman with the puck. Oh, nice little stop-up move to get it back in. The McManaman name, of course, synonymous with soccer here in Owen Sound, but proven they can do all sorts of different sports. After it now is number 2, Spencer Marshall for Owen Sound, but with the puck is Turkstra. A lot fewer players on the Shaw Lake team, so we'll probably get to those Shaw Lake names more because they have fewer players. Cosgrove with it. Hilbert gets it over the line. Margette's on the forecheck. Owen Sound's able to play it out. Bernard dumps it in toward the net. It's knocked away there. Here's Walker with it now for Owen Sound. Goodings on the forecheck.
Whoops.
And Goodings is able to get the puck. A nice play by Walker, who'd given it away, and you know he's going to work hard to get it back.
Yeah, he came down to the sweep, good old sweep check.
Over on the hash marks. Stuck in the feet of all we need. Maybe we need a McManaman there with the soccer skills to get that out.
Get your feet on there.
And here he is right now. Jeffrey McManaman plays it out. There will be icing if it gets there, and I think it will.
Face-off going to come to the left of Kyle Bumstead.
And I know Bumstead has really latched on to this goaltending role this season. At the beginning of the year, they're trying everybody in there, and then when it came down to it, Kyle was like, yep, I'm going to be the goalie.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can see the referees again directing traffic, acting as coaches as well as referees out on the ice at this age. There's a bouncer. That's a dangerous play. Oh, well handled by Kyle Bumstead. Saw a goal last night in the Leafs game. I think was the double bouncer up over Matt Murray's head. Never saw it. That looked like that was going to be one of those. Watch here off the
Here it goes. Trying to deflect it.
Yeah.
And Kyle says, you're not having that.
Nope.
Number 3 in there is Spencer Goodings. He seems to be around the puck all the time.
Yeah, he does. Here's Goodings, as you mentioned, here's Goodings with it now. But Peachy does a great job to cut him off. Just stays right level with the puck, and Peachy took it away. Underwood, though, for Charlotte Lake gets it from the point. Here's Bierns now. Goodings with it again, tries to play it out on the backhand pass, doesn't get there. Owen Sound clogs up the middle. It's going to be icing again. Okay, so Charlotte Lake is back to putting on the pressure here, Steve. And Owen Sound has had to, they've had to use some icings just to get rid of that pressure.
Yeah, Kyle Bumstead's had to be sharp once again. Face-off's going to come to the right of Kyle by the looks of it, as both teams make changes.
And there you saw Brady Houston in your picture. Opening the door for Charlotte Lake. Cosgrove wins the face-off, gets it to Margetts. Margetts is marked there by Thompson. Avery Blackburn plays it up the middle. Oh, it doesn't get out. Hilbert picks it off. No icing here. It's waved off, so Charlotte Lake player's going to have to hustle back. Max Bernard with it. Oh, and it sneaks past the stick of Martin Chesser. Just thought he was going to get checked, and he actually didn't. Here goes Avery Blackburn on the forecheck against Turkstra.
Going to try and cut him off net rather than try chasing behind the net. They're learning that stuff already.
They sure are. Here's O'Leary with it, the goal scorer. O'Leary with another shot. Oh! O'Leary had that high corner picked on the blocker side this time. Just goes wide. And here goes Hilbert. Hilbert gets around Chesser with a shot. Kyle Bumstead stands tall.
Exactly.
It's a tricky thing at this age, too. I remember my son going through it as a goalie, knowing when to stand up. Hilbert in the slot. Oh, and he finishes. Hilbert makes no mistake from the slot that time, and it's 1-1 here at the Bayshore. Nice play in the corner, passing it out, and Hilbert makes no mistake. Kyle Bumstead didn't have much of a chance on that.
You're going to see the puck come out straight. Hilbert's out there by himself. Nobody covering him. And actually was a known sound guy trying just to center the puck, and Hilbert put it home.
Okay, so there's Colton Hilbert, and there's also a Levi Hilbert. We're saying that name quite a bit. Exactly. So that was Hilbert to Hilbert, I think.
Yeah.
I do appreciate both these teams with nice big block letters for the names on the jerseys. Folks, we get given their rosters about 5 minutes before game time, especially they played this morning.
Exactly.
So we weren't sure who was going to be in the final. We'll do our best to get the names right. There's another shot by Charlotte Lake. This is the goal scorer, Hilbert with it again, Colton Hilbert.
Going to try and do a Michigan. You'd say, why did you blow that on me?
Well, you love to see the creativity nowadays, Steve, don't
Yep.
you? Like, and this is the time to try it. This age.
U9 and they're trying to play Michigan.
So you knew it was just a matter of time, or figured it was a matter of time before Shaw Lake snuck one in. They've had the
exactly.
majority of the pressure
Yeah.
in the Owen Sound end. No icing again.
Very definitive by the refs, which is nice to hear.
Nice play up the boards to Shaw Lake. But Owen Sound seals them off. Ward was pushed outside the zone, however. You got to clear the zone.
Yeah, got her,
Griffin
guys.
Ward has to clear the zone. There's that delayed offside and everything that, again, they've been playing with that for a couple months, but it's not the easiest concept.
No. But they got it. They had the idea.
There's Caleb Walker plays it in deep. Shaw Lake playing around with it at the hash marks on the left wing. Skating it out is Cosgrove. Oh, Cosgrove was almost free, but taken away here by Ward. Ward checked by Turkstra. So Shaw Lake giving it up, but then they're getting it right back, not allowing Owen Sound a lot of time with the puck. Here's Fisher. Oh,
Got a
shot
block.
blocked. Looks like Hunter Bierns with the shot block right in the slot. Caleb Walker plays it across. Nobody there for Owen Sound. Instead, it's Levi Hilbert now. One of the Hilbert brothers. Fisher didn't want him to have it, so dove at it, took the puck away.
Exactly.
Here's Walker. The two Hilberts out there together. With number 15, Xavier Kingsbury. Kingsbury tries to slam it toward the net, but had no angle to do so. Here's Fisher with the puck now. Skates it past Underwood. Fisher with a bit of speed now. Look at Fisher with the sweet hands. Oh, knocked away by McConnell. The last line of defense does the job there for Shaw Lake. Noah Scott here, number 17, dumps it in for Owen Sound. They'll get on the chase. Here comes McConnell. McConnell runs out of room, going one way, sends it back the other for Kingsbury. Koeman there for Owen Sound, but look at the speed on Kingsbury. Peachy comes back to seal off Kingsbury, and Kyle Bumstead says, let's get this thing organized and
Exactly.
get a face-off.
Yep.
Nice job by Kumar to angle the Kingsbury to the corner, and then Peachy comes back to help out the defense partner there and seal them right off.
Supporting them up. Yep, exactly.
Cosgrove against O'Leary on the face-off, out into the slot. In fact, all the way across the ice to the hash marks. And here goes Goodings. Goodings controls it on the top of the circle. Over to, just under the stick of Bierns. I think Bierns was thinking shot before they got the puck. Bierns and Cosgrove and Goodings. See, look at that stop-up move by Goodings. He had more time than he thought. O'Leary, or Fisher plays it back to the point. There's maybe a lacrosse play there, knocks the puck out of midair. Gladwell. What nice glove save by Kyle Bumstead.
See, Barron's coming in on that left side, and Kyle Bumstead put that mid out, and he says, that's mine. Good to see that here as Barron's comes in. It was just so wide, but, you know, being the goaltender, Bumstead says, I'm not going to take a chance.
Yep. Hold that up and show it to your parents in the crowd. Nice glove save. Here's McConnell. What a save on the double deflection. Wow.
On St. Paddy's Day, Mr. Rick O'Shea.
Yeah. And Kyle Bumstead, lucky he didn't go right into the net there.
Exactly.
When he opened
Kept
his legs.
sliding backwards.
Yeah. But there was the double deflection. Rick O'Shea. Good shot by McConnell. Just get it going toward the net. Let's see if he does it again. Nice move to get free. It's McConnell. Backhander into the slot. But that's taken away by Owen Sound. And here's a break. McManaman on the break. Can he get inside? Gets taken down by McConnell.
Exactly.
So good strong play there by McManaman, but just could not quite get around McConnell. McManaman comes in, and now they're going to call a penalty on Shallow. Nope, it's just offside. I thought maybe they did. Shallow Lake off to the races here. Shoots it wide. Margetts plays it into the slot area. And there's Kingsbury. Now Margetts. Oh, just rips it wide. I'm not sure Bumstead saw that. Here's Bernard. Bernard takes his time, just gets it down into the corner. Chesser with it for Owen Sound. Bernard again just plays it deep. I think Shallow Lake's content to keep that puck in there. They know they're winning a lot of these battles in the corner.
Exactly.
Back to Bernard. Can Bernard get a shot toward the net? He does. Good save there by the defenseman. Just over a minute left here in the second period. And Shallow Lake has tied it up. It's 1-1 right now. Oh, that's
an icing call against them. So it's just 1:03 left here in the second period. Face-off going to come to the left of Jackson Mole, who hasn't had as much work this period or in the first period as young Kyle Bumstead, that's for sure.
No. Jackson Mole might not need a shower after this, but Kyle Bumstead will.
Yep. Rough getting these kids lined up again.
Yeah. And here's Noah Scott with it. Doesn't get all of it. Taken away by Bearns. But Hilbert has to help get this puck out. Can they for Charlotte? Yes, the puck's out.
Oh, one called it okay. The other one said no, sir.
One thing we do have here in Owen Sound, an area, a lot of really experienced referees, and it makes there's a few young ones coming up, and these two very experienced referees out there today.
Yep.
Of course, Andy O'Leary and Mike Blackburn on the bench for Owen Sound are two of those very high-level referees.
Yep.
So we're very lucky to have such an experienced stable of referees.
We're seeing different associations across the country now that their younger guys are going to have a green patch on their sleeves.
Right.
To let mom and dad know that, hey, these are young guys learning the game too.
Well, and I like that, drawing attention to that. Here goes Scott away. Oh, just tripped up kind of from behind. Still gets a shot off, but where's the puck?
Underneath the pads of Jackson Mole.
Wow, and you talk to any goaltender, a stretch of not having to do much, and then you see young Noah Scott barreling down on you. Exactly. It's hard to be sharp in those moments. That kind of materialized out of nowhere. It's a bit of confusion in the neutral zone.
Yeah.
Which is really how Owen Sound scored at the end of the first period.
Yep. 8 seconds to go in this period.
Terkstra with it. Nice face-off win there by Hilbert. And Rocky Terkstra just rags the puck until the end of the period.
So these teams have traded goals in the two first periods, and we're going to have a dandy third period with a 1-1 tie.
Well, and you said it. It looks like, based on the records going through, obviously both teams 3-0, put up lots of offense. Looks like the two best teams have made it here to the final, Steve.
Absolutely, yep.
And it's really neat when you do have a close game in the final.
Oh, yeah. And I couldn't believe the numbers that this Owen Sound team has for players. I think they counted 11 forwards and 6 D.
Yeah, and then again, there's 3 teams at this Owen Sound U9
level
age.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So that is great. And then next year, there'll be a single A rep team and then some local league teams.
Yeah.
So it sounds like the numbers are strong. Certainly, if you look not just this team, but the other Owen Sound teams, the coaching staffs that they have, there's lots of people to help and to coach at a high level. So this age group will have great leadership going through. You look at the 4 people on the bench for Shallow Lake, it's going to be the same thing.
Oh, exactly, yeah.
Cosgrove finding his spot there.
We need one more defenseman from the Owen Sound squad.
There we go.
Here we go.
Look out. And Kumar comes on for Owen Sound to fill that spot. But here's Cosgrove. Oh, finds the 5-hole. Just a little
Real
confusion
early
at the blue line. And Cosgrove makes no mistake. Lucas Cosgrove going 5-hole on Bumstead. That's the way to start a period, Steve.
You get that right. You're going to see him. Gilbert has the puck here. Hilbert, and then you're going to see Cosgrove come down the left side. He had his head up. Look at that. And just saw a little opening there.
Just bad luck. Peachy knocked that puck away. He just happened to knock it right to the other Shaw Lake player. That's bad luck for Peachy and Owen Sound. But Shaw Lake will like it as they go up 2-1 here very early in the third period. Let's see what Owen Sound has for an answer. But Shaw Lake has it right back in Owen Sound's left corner. Out to the slot. Here's Cosgrove again. And Bumstead just holds on to that and gets a whistle.
Yeah, exactly. Both teams going to make changes here in the real early in the period, 30 seconds into the period.
30 seconds in, Steve.
So lots of time. Owen Sound doesn't have to panic, but again, a lot of the play has been in their end in this game.
Well, exactly, and when you're rolling only 2 forward lines with the Shallow Lake kids, they're going to be warm.
Just saw a nice moment over there on the Shaw Lake bench as Lucas Cosgrove gave his dad a hug after scoring that goal. You know, hockey really is a family thing, that's for sure, whether you're on the bench or cheering in the stands.
Yeah, exactly.
There'll be lots of grandparents and stuff like that here today as well.
Yeah.
Owen Sound can get to the blue line, but not out. Do they get it out this time? They do. And Bernard with it, but he mishandled. Here goes Jeffrey McManaman. McManaman with a bit of a step. Oh, what a play by Jackson Mole to seal that off.
Talk about not giving up.
Yep. Looked like McManaman might have had a break, but Bernard bugged him enough, and then Mole just covered it right up.
Here's McManaman coming down, and Bernard pushing each other off. McManaman just got not enough on that puck, though. There's Cole.
Yeah.
Mole, rather.
We talk about hockey being a family thing. I'm looking right across at the McManaman, 2 of his uncles, his cousins, and the whole
She's a family affair.
Yeah, why not on a Sunday here at the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center. McConnell with it in his own corner. Plays it up the wing. The winger's not there, but it's going to sneak out. And here's Thompson with it. Thompson plays it back up to McManaman. McManaman dumps it in. McConnell has it for Shaw Lake. Skates right back into traffic, but look at that little move. Gets him free. McConnell's going to go for a skate. McConnell looking like Paul Coffey here for a second, but McManaman says, I don't think so.
And Bumstead puts the blocker down. Doesn't use the pads. He just used that blocker to smother the puck.
Now, was he just making sure there, or did that hurt his hand? Yeah, he's just making sure.
Just making sure.
I think.
We're thinking so. Hi, guys. I'm back.
Don't make your mom worry. Amanda doesn't need that kind of heart attack, Kyle. Get up. So a nice play there by McConnell to go for skate. McManaman sealed him off. Lots of great skaters out here, Steve. That's for sure.
Good little skaters here. You're absolutely right.
Goodings plays it to the slot. First, we've said his name in the third period.
Yep.
I remember years ago, your son-in-law, Jeremy McCoubrey, sent a video around of what it was like for these 9-year-olds to play hockey on a full-size ice surface.
Oh, exactly.
Like if they put you and I, how big that ice surface would be.
Yep.
So it really is impressive how at this age they cover this ice surface.
Exactly.
And here's Bernard. Bernard's going to survey the action, stop up, but look at that, Fisher all over it. Goodings has to come and take Fisher down to negate the threat.
Yep.
Campbell on it now. Campbell with an assist on the first goal for Owen Sound. Fisher plays it deep. Walker's going to step in from his defensive spot to play this. Caleb Walker keeps it in, but Margette's and him in a good battle on the boards. Goodings with it now with some time. Goodings takes it behind his own net. And Comet couldn't stop him. Fisher with a little bit of a body check there, but Bernard strong on his skates, it doesn't go down. Excuse me, Comet needs to get out. Comet get out of the zone. And now Bennett Comet can chase it down in the corner. Going to hang out on his own wing and let Campbell take charge of their that forecheck.
Probably going to be an icing. Oh, maybe not.
It's not
Nope.
going to get there. And there's Noah Scott. Oh, look out, Noah.
Hello, boards.
Landmine came in and got him. Free out front. Kingsbury was free out front, but Goodings thought he could create an opening with that little stick handle.
Trying to put the old backhand in.
Yep. Not a bad move. Use Kingsbury as a decoy, but Kyle
Exactly.
Bumstead would have none of that.
So both teams making changes here. 11:50 to go in the third period. The third period being 15 minutes.
So I did actually, yes, I didn't even pick up on that. 10, 10, 15 here,
You
Steve.
got it. Yep.
Yeah. That's a good long game for these guys.
For sure. Especially after, as you say, after Christmas time, they're just using the half
Yeah.
ice too.
And they already played this morning. Now they're 9, so they can just run around forever, which is what they should be doing.
Lots of energy.
That might not make it either.
And
And it did.
he tried.
Yep.
It's not like us. We
Yeah.
just let it go.
Yeah, exactly. You getting that? Just fire it back down here, Lance. Or Jackson Mole, I mean. Yeah. Let that be icing. Let your goalie fire it back down. Okay, 2-1 here with 11:34 left in this third period. Owen Sound needs an answer. Face-off controlled by Shallow Lake. Played into the slot. Oh, Levi Hilbert couldn't quite handle that on his backhand. Underwood keeps it in.
No, Leary tried on that swipe on that face-off. He just missed her.
Too quick.
Yep.
And here's Peachy in the corner now, trying to get it back for Owen Sound. I think that's Cosgrove with it, based on the tape job. Owen Sound gets it just up to the top of the circle. Here's a shot. Oh, a good shot there by Bierns, but a good save by Kyle Bumstead.
Put that pad down.
Ward's going to chase this down for Owen Sound. Just in behind him. McConnell has it. McConnell played it to Bierns, who's just playing it back into the Owen Sound zone. For Shaw Lake, they just got to keep it in Owen Sound zone. Keep it on that half of the ice. Here's Ward. Ward gets it in, but it was 1-on-3, so hard to keep going. There's McConnell. A nice pass to Margetts that ends up on the stick here of Hilbert. Good job there by Owen Sound of 2 defenders on the puck carrier. Turkstra keeps it in. Oh, it's played back up to nobody by Owen Sound. Bernard with the shot from the point doesn't get through, but Gladwell for Owen Sound has a weird bounce off the boards, can't get it out. Ward with it now.
Whoa, there's some back checking.
Yep, Goodings with a
By
bit of a
Goodings,
whack
exactly. Owen Sound making a full change here while the pike was down at the other end.
there. And they got everybody on and off there. That looked like an adventure, but those are the things,
Exactly.
again, at this age, my goodness. The number of too many player penalties you get because wrong kid jumps on.
Yep. Especially when you get 11 forwards, like
Yep.
Owen Sound does.
Okay, McManaman with it now, looking to get some speed. Turkstra's back on defense. McManaman cuts across the blue line. Still with it, but Cosgrove takes it away. Now it's fired down by Shaw Lake. This is going to be well curled. That's not getting there. Steve, is it?
It made it. And I guess if there's a plus trying to get these kids on off and on the ice, they can't go over the boards yet.
No, that's right. They're not jumping over the boards.
As much as they probably would like to try. Let's face it, they're watching older levels of hockey.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So McManaman in on the face-off against Cosgrove. I don't know if you can hear, but a go attack, go cheer has been started by the McManaman clan, which is about 12 people strong up in Section W of the Bay Shore. Cosgrove has it now for Shaw Lake. No, McManaman takes it back. 2 number 6s. McManaman going around wide on the right wing. He's got some players out in the slot. But McManaman gets sealed off there by Bierns.
Oh, there's a body hit.
They don't get to body contact for another 4 years, but actually 5.
Kingsley Barefoot decided he was going to take matters into his hands.
Here's McConnell on this. Oh, just offside. Nice play by the Owen Sound defender Thompson to make McConnell make that little move at the
Exactly.
blue line and put the charging winger offside.
Hunter Barnes just didn't see that little tuck away move happening on him.
No. So yeah, Barefoot getting physical behind the net.
8:25 here to go in the third period.
Owen Sound controls the draw, but they put it back to Turkstra for Shaw Lake, who dumps it deep. There goes Scott after it. Scott does a little turnaround up to Fisher on the boards, but tough bounce off the boards away from Fisher. Margette's into the slot. That sneaks out. As Caleb Walker plays it out for Owen Sound. Whoops. Bernard fell victim to the slippery part of the ice there,
Exactly.
which we've all done before. Sealy after it.
Or was it a lip on the blue paint?
Yeah, that could have been it. Sealy with the puck there for Owen Sound, battles and gets it away. Whoops, miscommunication there by Avery Blackburn and Scott, but they got the puck anyway. And here's Sealy with the puck now. Can they get it in the zone? It's offside for Owen Sound, but here comes Turkstra with it. Turkstra with some speed. Oh, and cut to the middle. Can Turkstra get a shot off? No.
Good defense on base 17.
Yeah, Noah Scott comes back.
Exactly.
Noah got beat up at the top of the circle, but it's like, well, I got to get back and fix this. Avery Blackburn, the puck just rolls off of their stick there.
Oh,
Here's Goodings with it.
Yeah, he was going to try and come back door on him.
Margette's goes in to help, but Avery Blackburn comes away with it. Here goes Avery. Passes it across to Fisher. Oh, Fisher thought he had a step there, but Underwood got back, and so did McConnell. Fisher battles and gets the puck, cuts the slot. Oh, and it just knocked wide. Good play there by Fisher and Avery Blackburn.
Had the right idea.
Fisher and Blackburn keep it in the zone. Shot toward the net. And Jackson Mole covers up for a faceoff.
6:11 to go here in the third period. As Owen Sound makes a change, faceoff's going to come to the right of Jackson Mole on this faceoff.
Kumar, number 7, back here. Right there, you can see ready for the clapper if the faceoff is won by O'Leary. O'Leary does win it, shoots himself. Just goes wide. Here's Campbell on the puck for Owen Sound. Dumps it deep. Nobody going after it for Owen Sound. Here's McConnell. McConnell sees an opening and he wants to go for a skate. And Kumar just tries to pressure him at the blue line. Peachy's back to help. Oh, nice glove save. That's quite a shot, Steve.
Exactly. Oh, and look at this. Bumstead at a second great save.
And Kingsbury had it on his stick but could not get control of it enough to get a shot.
Exactly.
And here's the one they want. O'Leary's on a break, but look at Bearns get back.
Bearns and Bernard both.
Bernard kind of slipped, so it looked like O'Leary was off to the races, but boy, Bearns showed some speed. Owen Sound with it again. Nice little move by Campbell. Oh. Some excitement here at the Bayshore. Kingsbury plays it forward for Turkstra. Turkstra on a break in the slot. Oh, and just shoots it wide. And then a shot to the net. And Kyle Bumstead covers up.
Kyle Bumstead has been a busy young man here in the last 45 seconds.
Sure has.
Going to see McConnell come down on that right side in the shot he had for a 9-year-old.
Yeah, big time.
Talked about that, exactly.
And Kyle Bumstead gets his glove up. O'Leary looked to be off to the races because Bernard had just slipped, but Bearns showed good speed. Here's a shot. Oh, and Levi Hilbert gets shot blocked by Chesser. There's some more physical play, and that's offside.
Just under 5 minutes to go here in the third period.
I think you could have a lot of body checking penalties called if they actually thought the kids were doing it on purpose.
Isn't that the truth?
The good thing is, again, at 9 years old, 8 years old, they bounce right back up for the most part.
It's that U13 where they're more incidental and you get that age difference and size difference.
Yep. Okay, another shot to the net for Shaw Lake that just goes harmlessly through the crease. Here's Levi Hilbert. Back to McConnell. McConnell has trouble with it, but McManaman can't get away. Back up the boards to McManaman. He's going to go for a skate. Can he get? Oh, and he does. The defender slips. Here's McManaman. It's a shot. Oh, and a good save by Mole. Out into the slot. It's going to get out. No, Thompson keeps it in.
Save.
Nice job by Thompson to keep that in. Jeffrey McManaman had the equalizer on his stick, but Mole came up with a big save. Here goes Shallow Lake. Is this McConnell again?
I was going to say that.
I think it is. But Thompson kept it in for a second. But here, McConnell again looking like a young Bobby Orr there.
Whoa, buddy.
Woo. So Kyle Bumstead just with a flair for the dramatic.
Exactly.
Wants to keep us on our toes. Okay, Owen Sound has shown some life here late in the third. Yeah, as we're getting later into the third period.
3:40 to go in the third period.
Still 2-1 for Shallow Lake. As we said, lots of fans here from both teams, I'm sure. Two local teams playing in the final of the Barb Downey Memorial Local League Tournament here in Owen Sound. This tournament has a pretty long history. It's been going for a while.
Oh, exactly.
And there it is. Shallow Lake gets the rebound. What a great shot.
Spencer Goodings.
We've been calling his name a lot tonight, Steve. He found himself in the right place. Kyle Bumstead with a great save, but there is Goodings right there to bang in the back end.
You're going to see the puck go for a little rattle around as number 14, Barnes, chips it over, and there's Goodings chipping it home with a backhander. Look at that. Look at that.
Yep. He's been practicing that celly in the basement, I think.
Yeah.
So, not surprised to be calling Gooding's name, as you said, Steve, as far as scoring a goal.
Exactly.
He's been all over the puck.
Yep.
And Bearns with a great shot. Really good lesson there for these guys. Shots and charge the net. But here comes O'Leary. He's not ready for this game to be over.
Oh, look at the sweep
nice play
check.
by Bearns.
Beauty
wow,
sweep check
didn't
on
even
that
trip
one.
him.
No.
You know what I thought, Steve? As he dove, I thought, okay, he's going to get a tripping penalty here. What control by Bearns. Makes that beautiful play for the goal, and then an awesome defensive play.
Exactly.
And there goes Bearns again. Peachy's back on defense. Oh, nice play by Peachy, but Margetts puts it back to Bearns. There's a shot. Good save by Bumstead. Good play by Scott to keep that in the corner. It's out to the slot again, but Bumstead won't let that get to the slot. One thing you'll know definitely at this age, they're going to play right till the last one, so they're not going to be worrying about what the score is.
So 2:26 to go here. Owen Sound down by 2.
See Kumar there, number 7. Bumstead, the goalie. Thought maybe Bumstead was looking to see whether he's going to get pulled off the ice here. I don't know if they'll do that at this age. You wouldn't do it in this situation anyway, but right, puck's in your end. Down deep in the Owen Sound end. Shaw Lake has a couple players in the slot. Good play by Kumar in the corner to keep that puck in there. Kumar again. Cosgrove puts it in deep. Shaw Lake will be content just to keep it down here. They've had it in the Owen Sound end most of the game.
Exactly.
So just keep that pressure up and there'll be no problems. Here's Peachy. No winger there for him. Campbell gets over to the boards. Up to McManaman, who's able to knock it out. Here's McConnell. And good pressure there by McManaman knocks the puck away from McConnell. Here's Jeffrey McManaman with it. Oh, they do pull Kyle Bumstead. So the goaltender is out for Owen Sound. And with it now is Chesser. Gives it up to Kingsbury. But Peachy comes across and knocks it away.
Exactly. Uh-oh. There it is. There's the nail in the coffin as Kingsbury puts the empty netter away with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Got to try it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Kingsbury rewarded for some good hard work there for Shaw Lake.
You're going to see the 14 going into the puck. Chester to try and get it out, and there Kingsbury just intercepted that puck on Peachy.
Yeah. That's how quickly it happens, folks. There's a little confusion between the 2D, and it's in the back of your net.
Yep.
But those are the chances you take late in the game.
Oh, for sure.
So don't forget, folks, we got a lot of games coming up here today. 5 finals, 5 different age groups represented here at the Barb Downey Memorial Local League Tournament. This is the beginning, U9. We got U11 coming up after this. But here's Turkstra with it. Turkstra's not stopping. He's had a good game. And Gladwell plays it up. Not quite out. Gladwell's going to try to get it back. Chesser and Thompson battle away with it, but here's Bierns. Bierns plays it toward the slot for Goodings, one of the goal scorers. Goodings back to Turkstra. Tries the one-timer, but it gets blocked. Bernard with a shot toward the net. Thompson on it, but look at Goodings still go. And there it is, folks. You can see, look out, Jackson.
Here
Bull.
we go.
Knows he's going to get tackled. He just goes down to save himself the ball.
Exactly.
This is where, when my son was this age, that's all my wife was worried about, Alex getting hurt under the pile. But look at the excitement. The Shaw Lake Lakers win this U9 Barb Downey Memorial Tournament. They win the final 4-1. A great display of forechecking, getting the puck back after rebounds and after missed net. They really did control the play here in this game, Steve.
They sure did. And they're going to see jubilation here. They wanted to shake hands after the tournament, but they're going to line up on the 2 blue lines and get presented their gold and silver medals.
And they'll probably shake hands here after they give out some awards. They'll give medals or whatever the little trophies are. It does look like medals, and then there's MVPs given out too. So players of the game, folks, I was just hearing Fred Wallace say that. Players of the game for Owen Sound were Kyle Bumstead in net. What a performance he put on.
Absolutely.
And then the goal scorer is O'Leary. He is one of the players of the game. And then also the defense person, who do we have here? Can't quite see the back. Oh, Calum Walker.
Calum Walker.
So those are your 3 players of the game for Owen Sound. And Steve, yeah, what a game here today between these 2 teams, 2 local teams, so that makes it really nice for crowd. Maybe your final thoughts on this game.
You can see that the Shallow Lake team just a little bit low high skill level. Mind you, they had a shorter bench, and they're going to, they said, Tier 1. That's the best group of kids in there. But they got some real nice hockey players. You look at McConnell, you look at Goodings, and Jackson Mole at the back end.
Yeah, really well done. Mole, Turkstra, and Hilbert are the goals or the players of the game for Shaw Lake. So join us right back here later on today. We're going to have the U11 game up next. On behalf of Steve Murley and Mark Perry down at the truck and all our camera people, thanks for joining us here on Rogers TV.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line. Email us or connect with us on social media.
What kind of show do you want to see on Rogers TV? What interests you? Log on to rogerstv.com, fill out a show proposal, and tell us about your segment idea. We want to know what you want to see. Rogers TV, only on Rogers.
You're watching Rogers TV.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Lumley Bayshore Community Center and the J.D. MacArthur Arena here in Owen Sound. It is the Barb Downey Memorial Local League Tournament here in 2023. My name is Michael Harris. I'm joined by the voice of Owen Sound Minor Hockey, Steve Murley. And I always like to say that voice you'll hear through the public address system is Owen Sound Sports Hall of Famer Fred Wallace. You'll hear different announcements from him. And that voice they'll know, I think, Steve.
They'll know that voice for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If you've been around this community.
Absolutely. So, hey, listen, we've already been treated to a great game in the U9 Local League Final. Shaw Lake coming out on top of that game against Owen Sound Red 4-1. And we're going to be treated to another great game here, it looks like, between Shallow Lake and the Mid-Huron Huskies.
Yeah, exactly. And it should be a great game for them this afternoon.
We're in the U11 division now. And so in the local league, it goes 2 birth years, as well as actually in these communities, it would, other than Owen Sound, in B and double B and D, in that it's double birth year anyway.
You're going to see that the 2 finalists here are coming out of the same Pool B. Shallow Lake Ushers went 3-0 in their division, and then Mid-Huron went 2-1, and I'm guessing they must have got beat by Shallow Lake once already.
They lost 6-3 to Shallow Lake in the last game of their round robin. So, you know, Mid-Huron will be looking for a bounce-back game.
Isn't that the truth? And that's a merger of 2 minor hockey associations that we chatted about, the Seaforth and Clinton. Yeah. You're seeing more and more of that in Ontario, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're right. And again, those Seaforth and Clinton, you know, have a great hockey history.
Exactly.
Lots of players have gone on to higher levels of hockey, NHL even in that regard. But a lot of these rural communities having to amalgamate in order to put together local league teams, rep teams, and such.
Exactly. And the thing is, down that area, they've got a great AAA program, and that's what sort of evolves and trickle-down effect, unfortunately.
Yeah, and that'd be the Huron-Perth Lakers, I guess, in that region. So very similar to our Grey Bruce Highlanders, which would be the home center for where we are right now in Owen Sound. Regional, pulling together lots of rural areas, taking the best 2 players from here, the best 3 from there.
Exactly.
But if these communities can work together and then still have these strong systems for their players coming up, it can work for everybody.
Absolutely.
So it looks like in net for Mid-Huron, which is in white, we'll have Colton Hellier. And in net for Shaw Lake, we're going to have Easton Smith. Head coach Adam Smith. Owen Sound hockey fans will be familiar with him. Played for the Grays and the Owen Sound Platers / Attack. Went on to have about a 10-year professional hockey career. So bringing lots of expertise to the bench for Shallow Lake. And so Shallow Lake has the puck down in their own end behind Easton Smith. And folks, we'll do our best with the names here. We get handed these rosters. These two teams played this morning in order to qualify, so there's not a lot of lead time in getting their names for us. But we appreciate the managers and Mark Perry, our fearless leader, for doing that work.
Exactly.
And there's big number 17, Elijah Yeoman, plays it into the Mid-Huron zone. It's picked off, and here's a break for Shallow Lake. Here's a shot. Oh, it goes roof!
Oh, went roof, exactly.
Whoa!
Only 45 seconds into the game, and it looks like
I want to say Leo Sebesta. We'll just get
a
it. Yes,
celebration.
it is.
As Sebesta finishes off on real quick, 45 seconds in here, you're going to see Sebesta just put puck down, and you're going to see him take a quick peek. Goaltender looks up, and it just went up over top that right shoulder.
Especially this age, folks, if those shooters can get the puck up. These kids, again, I have a 14-year-old goaltender in my house, and I always remember the shooters learned how to shoot faster than the goalies grew. So you play that top half of the net, and you're going to have lots of success against 11-year-old goaltenders. And that is held up there by Smith for a face-off down in the Shallow Lake end. So Sebesta gets Shallow Lake off to a quick start after Elijah Yeoman had played the puck into the Mid-Huron Huskies zone. Mid-Huron Huskies in white, Shallow Lake in yellow. You've probably figured that out already. Again, nice for Shaw Lake to be represented in this final, a team that's only 15 minutes away from the Bayshore.
Yeah, exactly.
So lots of aunts and uncles and grandparents. I can see a big section of fans